everybody, and welcome back to Southeast by Midwest. Today we are going to be talking about the PUR Cosmetics DreamWorks Trolls eyeshadow palette. So I was actually sent this by the PUR Cosmetics PR team, which was super cool. But what was so interesting about this was actually the fact that it arrived on New Year's Eve, and I actually had no idea this was coming. So my husband came out with the package that had this in it, and it was I opened it expecting like my mom had just gone extra for Christmas and like packaged it all cute and everything, but it turned out it was the PUR Cosmetics Trolls PR package, and it came with some stuff that you'll see in the photos over on the blog post. And I was beyond thrilled. So thank you so much to PUR Cosmetics for sending this. So if you want to see swatches of this and you want to know my thoughts on the PUR Cosmetics DreamWorks Trolls eyeshadow palette, then just keep watching. So we already went over the disclosure, but just in case you skipped the intro and just came straight into the meat of the part, I do want to say that I was sent this from PR, caught it, for consideration. I want to go on ahead and get that out of the way. However, this video is not sponsored. I was not paid for this. I was just sent the product. Now that we've discussed that, let's talk about packaging. The packaging for this palette is basically just kind of glittery in the front, ducky incoming, glittery in the front, and it says Trolls, and then on the back it also has, it continues with that glitter wrap. It says Trolls. It has a troll on there along with photos and or little hearts with the names of the shadows inside of the hearts. I thought it was really cool that they did the outer packaging like that. I have a feeling she only joined us because of the packaging, but we shall see. The inner package consisted of basically just a cardboard palette that says PUR DreamWorks Trolls on the front, and it just has the packaging information on the back. And oh, there is a little troll silhouette right there. You open it up, and inside the little plastic has the troll silhouette along with the hashtag DreamWorks Trolls. I really like that it was not just a piece of clear plastic on there. Palette does come with a mirror, and it has the troll and the PUR logo kind of like, it's not embossed, like you can't feel it so much, like it won't peel off, but it's on there, if you know, it's printed on there. And then you have the actual eyeshadows themselves. The shades themselves have not only neutrals and pops of colors, but there's also mattes and shimmers in there as well. And I really like the shadows. For today's look, I am wearing Wisdom, which is this shade here, all over the lid. I have Fuzzy in the crease. I then went in with Hugger to deepen the crease. I then laid Pop Icon all over the lid, and I put Satin and Chanel in my inner corners. And then it really works really well. They blend super easy. They are really pigmented. I highly recommend this palette. Before we get into my overall thoughts, I want to talk about some swatches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert some photos of some swatches as I talk about them. So the first row of shadows is Bridget, which is a nice like little pinky shade, Wisdom, which is like a quote nude shade, Karma, which is a gold shimmer shade, and Fuzzy, which is a matte light brown shade. The second line consists of Poppy, which is a hot pink, Snack Pack, which is like a champagne shade, Hugger, which is a deep brown, and DJ Suki, which is kind of like an orangey brown shade. The third row consists of Branch, which is like a kind of deep teal shade, Pop Icon, which is kind of a pinky maroon shade, Sparkle Dust, which is kind of a brown copper, and Creek, which is like a more greeny teal shade. The last row consists of Guy Diamond, which is a silver gray shade, Biggie, which is a purple shade, Bergentown, which is a deeper brown copper shade, and Satin and Chanel, which is a white shade in the palette, and I'm hoping it shows up in the swatch. I believe it will. It has kind of a shift to it. It's an iridescent shadow, and it is absolutely gorgeous as an inner corner highlight. So my overall thoughts on this palette are that right now, today, this is going on sale at PUR Cosmetics. Well, actually, I think it went on sale yesterday for $29, and on the 19th, it'll go on sale at Kohl's for, I believe, the same price. If you can pick this up, you need to, because not only does it have your neutral shades, but it also has some kind of pops of color that you can experiment with, but they're not too crazy pops of color. I mean, yes, that hot pink is kind of like, whoa, but I mean, it's something that you could work in with the neutrals. You don't have to partner it with the other pops of color right off the bat. So there are some gorgeous shades in there. And on top of that, they are really super pigmented and blendable on top of that. I think the only thing that I had an issue with was the brush that I was using, which was not the fault of the shadows, because when I went in with a different brush, I didn't have that problem. But when I was buffing out Pop Icon after putting it in to blend away the harsh lines, the brush that I was using was so rough it was blending Pop Icon away. But like I said, when I went in with my Sigma brush and I had reapplied it and then I tried buffing it again on the other eye, I didn't have that problem at all. So I also found that these worked after getting them out of the pan with a brush and spraying them with Fix Plus, especially like the shimmer shades, it made them pop. So they do work really well, both dry and wet. So like I said, I highly recommend this palette, both to fans of trolls and just for those who like neutrals with pops of color palettes. If you found this video informative, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends. That is always so helpful. Make sure to leave me a comment down below telling me, were you a fan of the trolls when they first came around, you know, when they had the little diamond in the belly? And if not, let me know if you would use this palette or what your favorite palette is. Just, you know, something to get the conversation going. Make sure to follow me in the social media link down below. And until next time, bye.